Okay, my bad, my camera's slow, but this is a video really quick. This guy by the name of, I don't even know. Um, I just know that my friend sent me, she tagged me in this video, and the name of the video is basically why girls shouldn't cheat on guys. Um, basically, I didn't even have to watch the whole video. I watched like the first, probably not even the whole minute, and I got offended. Like, it's basically just like a double standard. Like, a whole bunch of girls comment on it, like, oh, it's so true, yeah, some girls are hoes, da 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 da. But, if someone's call you hoe, you get mad. So, I, sent a comment back on it or whatever about it, and basically, like, okay, why is it okay for a guy to make a song, toot it and boot it, per se, and then it'd be fine? Everybody's like, hey, toot it and boot, okay. But when a girl, I swear to God, if a girl made it, everybody would be like, oh my God, that girl's a hoe. Toot it and boot it, what? Okay, she's a hoe. Like, that's wrong. Like, why is it that dude in the video they were saying like, well, the guy that commented back was like, they were like, oh, girls think they have this like dude mentality or whatever. Like, okay, some girls do have a dude mentality, but that doesn't mean they're a hoe. Why is it when a dude has a whole bunch of females, they're not a hoe, but when a girl has a whole bunch of guys, they're a hoe? He was saying like, oh, how come? Why would you want a whole bunch of dudes in you like every other night? Okay, then why would you want to be in a girl every other night? You're setting yourself up for that. And the guy was like, oh, it's society made us be like that. No, you don't say society made you like that. You could have set an example and did something different. You basically can do what you want in your society. That's what pretty much you can do. You can set an example. And then he said, like, um, well, like he wants a girl to cater to him or whatever. And first, I was like, look, buddy, that's not gonna happen. No girl's gonna be like, oh well, let me cater to you first, and then we can just go from there. Basically, a guy's supposed to be superior, so a guy is supposed to treat the girl first, and then if it goes good, y'all click, blah blah blah. The girl be like, okay, well, let me do it this time. That's how it's supposed to be. For the world, not just society, for the actual world, a guy is supposed to be superior to a woman. A woman's supposed to submit to a man. Whether a woman likes it or not, they're supposed to. That's where it's supposed to go. And, like, he said basically the females act like that because they've been hurt. That doesn't mean anything. A lot of females have been hurt, but they have an I don't care attitude, so they don't care. But they're still not considered a hoe. They still have that smart mentality. And basically, I was just like, well, some dudes want to have a female mentality because some females are sneakier than guys. We get away with a lot more stuff than dudes do because dudes can do stuff and it comes out in the open. They want to have this rep as having a whole bunch of females. But if a girl has this rep of having a whole bunch of guys, they're a hoe. Come on now, no. Like, I think a lot of guys want to have a female mentality, but not going to say it because they're going to be considered as a bitch, which is not cool. Like, just because you want to have your ways doesn't consider you that. And, like, okay, yeah, guys shouldn't cheat on girls, but girls shouldn't cheat on guys. So it's like, either way it goes. I mean, I'm not going to say guys are hoes. I'm not. Some are. Basically, some really are, but girls, it's a double standard because I'm not gonna say why can't a girl do what a guy does and a guy do what a girl does? It's like weird because a girl can do something and then a guy do the same thing, but then the guy gets praised for it and the girl gets shamed for it. Like, oh, you did that, you're a hoe. Da 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 da. But guy does it. Hey, bro, that was tight. Woo woo. Girls talk too. So when a guy is like, hey bro, I smashed that girl. You did it? You smashed her too? Oh, well, that's tight. Why is it tight? When a girl's like, hey, I had sex with him, and him, and him, and him, it's like, you nasty. You nasty. Ooh, that's nasty. Like, that's not cool. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say like I felt offended, whatever. I didn't come at it like negative. I didn't have no negative feedback. Basically, what I said was real. That's how I felt. It was negative, like, oh, that's not fair. You did it. Everything I said was real. I came at it raw. No sugarcoat, no nothing. That's just the way I feel. And like, some dudes are dogs. Some dudes don't know how to treat females. They say they know how to treat females, but they don't. And it's basically in some of the music we listen to. You can be like, oh, um, yeah, like Tootie and Ludacris. I'm sorry, I keep using that song, but it's out there. It's like, okay, preferably you're like, oh, I'm gonna toot it and then boot it, and it's like, okay, what are you calling yourself? Because you're gonna do that to more than one female. You don't go to a party talking like, I'm gonna find me a wholesome, respectful, faithful, pretty girl. You don't go to a party looking for that. You go to a party looking for a girl that you can dance with and be all up on for the whole night, or girl you can dance on nasty and stuff for that night. And if you get her aim, you keep talking to her like, hey, when can I smash? And the girl be like, oh, you can. Or why is it when the dude wants to smash and the girl says, oh, no, you can't, they get mad? So what does that make you look like? Like, I told him I was gonna make a video about it. Like, some girls, I gave negative, I gave positive. It can go either way. Because girls can be hoes and boys can be hoes too. So that's basically how I feel.